Casey Drake in that 87. He's right.
One more lap to go here at Indy. He ran him all the way from 3 seconds back. 2 laps to go. Oh, round 2 gets done. Oh, Matthew gets the apron. Around the Strexler. He spins right from the back. Huge wreck. The 2 flies up in the air. It's 3 wide. Oh, what a move by Derek. He wants to go.
Tries to send him up the hill, but can't quite do it.
Now between the 2 is 2 car lengths. Too little, too late for Derek and Smith. Oh, clapping gets turned. Clapping gets turned. Oh my gosh. Side by side. 3 wide at the wire.
This live stream is presented to you by Maxspeedtv. All live streaming content that is presented in this telecast is owned by Maxspeedtv, Rudy Cummings, and the entire crew of MSTV. This may not be rebroadcasted, retransmitted, and retelevised without written consent. Please enjoy today's broadcast. This pace car scoots itself onto pit road. 1 hour of racing, getting set to go green. We're up and away here at Daytona. Insurance in case of a bump and run. Checkered flag. Head Parker White will win here at USA. He won the race. Oh, here we go. Oh, Miller gets hooked. I can't believe it. This is crazy. The 4 wide. Here we go. The 4 wide for the lead.
To the lead into 1. All starting to shuffle towards the back. We're going to go 3 wide here to 3.
No, they won to the wall. It's 1-11 again.
And again, Grindle has checked himself out to a 1.5 second lead.
He's coming. Here comes Sarge. Here goes on the bottom. And through the triangle they go. And after winning the Dirt Late Model race last night, Carson Poindexter wins 2 in a row at Talladega.
ACOG iRacing Bronze Regional Series will take the green flag here tonight at the Watkins Glen International Speedway. A fair amount of people here for tonight to run this 20-lap event, so it should be a lot of fun to see on who will work themselves into victory lane right after this. Oh, go ahead and just drive on in. I mean, I'm very, very excited to see on how this will all turn out. We got a fair amount of drivers here for tonight on the track, so over 25, I think, have registered for this session, but so because there's a fair amount of people here, I mean, obviously gonna translate into a lot of racing out on the racetrack. So hopefully we don't see big wrecks on the opening laps of this race, but hate to see an early caution to slow things down. And some people take laps around. We'll show the point standings here in a moment. But I think about 25 people in total, all here as Miller actually snags the wall. So luckily there's 10 minutes of qualifying for everybody to get at least 1 lap. There goes. But yeah, everybody's taking laps right now. Currently Parker White fastest. Not by much though. I mean, I'd say by a lot. That's a half a second faster than Justin Adiconis. Alexander Hyder also pretty fast. So these opening laps of this Watkins Glen race are going to be chaotic. This is the first time we've run on this newly paved surface. Sawyer snapping the grass there just a slight bit as he heads himself into the S's, but I mean into the bus stop. I think there's 7 turns around here. Ooh, Sawyer. Oh, a bit too much there. There's Cal Gomes. Sawyer again. So the only 2 drivers on the racetrack as of right now. Look how wide Sawyer is, utilizing all that track. Hopefully we don't see people go too wide through there. Gomes has yet to qualify a good, a clean lap in, but works himself through the S's. I suppose these drivers do complete their go around. Sawyer across the start finish line in 7th spot. Currently 7th at the moment, but oh, boy, he's drifting it. Oh, here's Fabriocco Lamana, the 971. Another Reese's machine. Reese's machines recently. Not really sure if that's like some type of trend or what. But there's another one. I don't think Fabriocco is going to be able to log in the lap. We'll have to see though. Gomes falls back just a bit. Here's Garrett Hulsey, the number 18. Making his one of his few starts here tonight, so good to see him out on the racetrack. Also, one of the various dirt league racers on the IRL side. So glad to see this is number 18, running it both left and right. Even though you go right to turn left on the dirt. Gomes is P12. There's Fabriocco. Probably won't be able to log in his lap in full, but he's going to be close up the line, unfortunately. Alright, that'll be it, and as oh, looks like 971 of Fabriocco was able to cross the start-finish line, so he's going to qualify himself in 13th, but unfortunately it's not going to be at the top of the board. So, here we go. We'll set ourselves up here for tonight's event. Congratulations to your pole sitter of Parker White, 95, going to start himself up the top. Justin Adiconis in 2nd spot. Alexander Hyder, Joe Berge, round out row number 2. Schmidt, nice qualifying effort by that number 79. Connor Brennan ran alongside him. Sir St. Clair, Daffin, our last week's winner at IRP. Henry Tabor and Garrett Hess will round out the rest of the order. Rest of the top 10. The rest of the order is going to be shown on your screen. Find your favorite driver and hopefully they'll win here for tonight. Yeah, everybody gets themselves set up, and here's your point standings. Finally gonna show it. Alexander Hyder holds the points lead, so he qualified himself in third. He might be the pole sitter by the end of this, because I'm expecting Parker White to take an EOL per usual. So if Hyder works himself to the lead, it's definitely going to be beneficial because Sertage and Bianchini aren't here, nor Cole Williams. It's like Parker not electing for an EOL actually this time. I think due to the fact that this is a road course. No reason to start back there. Fair amount of drivers, 25 have registered, but I think only 20 will take the green. Should be a fun one regardless. Get ourselves set here for this race. Ready works them through the bus stop for the final time. Parker White in the 95 will set this field ablaze. A 95 of Parker, I mean, he's fast in and out. He's fast everywhere. Starting himself on the pole. We'll just have to go on green, though. We'll just have to see on how this will all go once this, I'm very, very excited to get this road course up and away. Road course week in ACOG. We'll set its sights for this green flag. Parker White, in the number 95, will lead the field to the green.
Green, green, green.
There we go. And up and away we go. Connor Brandon going to take it 3 wide. We're going to go 4 wide already coming into 1. Connor's going to slide back in line, but on the inside, easily taking that spot is that number 79 of Schmidt. Bergie powers up on the high side, though. I don't think it's going to be much of a factor. They work themselves through. Everybody cleanly through this whole entire S's portion, so we get through cleanly. Boy, they're battling hard right here as the top 2 pull themselves away. Parker White snagging that grass just a slight bit. Go! Wrecking in the back! Cal Gomes goes around. Looks like no worth for a caution, though, but Miller overshoots a big time. Around goes Sawyer. He's going to be able to whip it straight somehow. Off the corner where they go, it's Parker White, Justin Adiconis. 1 and 2. Adiconis, a very talented road racer. And he's looking to get around Parker White very, very early. Schmidt made a good move there on that start. He took it 3 wide and he worked himself into 3rd, so nice job by this number 79. 19 laps to go at the line. Hyder now in 4th. It's Connor Brandon in 5th. Jason Nelson going a bit wide in that number 27. There's a few cars he's getting by. There's Holsey in the number 18. Oh, Jace might have just spun. Oh no, he kept it straight, but as soon as the camera pulled away, that car got sideways. 5-car train here around where a couple of Reese's cars are Miller sideways. He opens up the door for Rowan Gill. And the 329, he's going to take the bait. Work himself inside the 9th now. Meanwhile, this top two of Parker White, Justin Adiconis, they're basically gone. And Schmidt's under fire here from Alexander Hyder. Henry Tabor, number 78, working himself on the racetrack. Jeremy Leto in the number 100. Disconnected. We're going to have a leaderboard shuffle here in just a moment. But Tabor was the one who has a lot of left front damage. Trying to get that machine repaired as Connor gets sideways through the corner. Schmidt's doing a nice job. I mean, this number 79, his skills have improved overall, and this 79 is Schmidt. Currently holding off Hyder, but Hyder's putting on the pressure yet again. Connor Brandon still lurking in the background as well, so. And more side-by-side racing. It's Hess around Sawyer. Everybody else, though, I think they've gotten to the rhythm. 18 laps to go this time by. I mean, ooh. Big wiggle off of, I think that was Rowan Gill yet again, but everybody's doing a fine job now. Now they got into their own rhythm. Parker White's extended his lead to now, I'd say, a full second over Justin Adiconis. That gap's going to fluctuate throughout because, of course, this is a road course. Not much of it means a side-by-side, but there's Rowan, there's Miller, here's Hess. Ooh, big lock up there by Jackson Minshew. Minshew works himself back through. He's going to be followed with Fabriocco. 100 of Jeremy Leto. Laps down. He'll work himself back on the racetrack. There's the 920 of Jeremy Tabon. Number 27, Jace Nelson. Kyle Gomes in this 14 has a bit of damage on his machine. His Tabor here is currently 1 lap down, but all eyes are on the leader, this number 95 of Parker White. He's done a very, very nice job as Connor! Oh! Hard into the wall and the barrier. He'll come to a stop. Got loose through the carousel. And that'll be the end of this 92's night. The way Connor wanted it to end, but snags the barrier big time. I'll put Daffin into 5th spot, but he has Rowan Gill, the 329, also looking for that 3rd spot as well. Parker's gone, but that was a crazy corner I just saw there to the bus stop. Adiconis still sits in 2nd. Schmidt and Hyder in 3rd and 4th, and Schmidt actually just lost the position to Hyder, so it's now Hyder with 16 laps to go, works himself into 3rd. Daffin now under pressure here from Rowan. He's gonna spin Daffin! Oh my goodness! And around goes Daffin. And right in front of this 329. I mean, right in front of the 19 of Miller, but man! Bro got straight up punted for that spot. Rowan works himself into 5th. Not the way he probably wanted to do that, but boy, it took the life of Alec Daffin's top 5. Luckily, Daffin not too far off back of where, you know, Minshew, Sawyer, and Hess are. He might have a shot at Miller. Oh, he will have a shot at Miller. Miller with a huge wiggle there. But probably won't get himself back to Rowan. So Rowan's all the way. In 5th. Hess too has improved his road course racing skills. This number 12 of Hess now under fire from this 01. Joe Berge disconnection. Looks like he's out of the race. Matthew Klein on pit. Just waiting for some people to go by. Go battle in for this spot. It's Hess versus Sawyer. I think it's one of the only few battles we have here on the racetrack. We have a battle kind of for third, but in terms of for an important spot, it's, oh, Hess going around, and, oh, Daffin narrowly avoids that, but Hess goes around. As soon as we pan off the camera, of course. It looks like Sawyer. Ooh, looks like Hess tried to cut him down. Around goes a 12. Oh my goodness, Rowan. I mean, not Rowan, but I think that was Menshew snuck by that, so Hess is going to be stuck back in traffic. That's really unfortunate for him. And he has like 5 cars around him too. Oh, I hear another car going around. Oh, and it's actually, it might have been Sawyer. Sawyer loses all that time to Menshew and Daffin. Still a fairly big fight around this area. Around 4 cars, but everyone else in the meantime of that is just gone. Ooh, the 100 of Leto goes around. Probably sneak himself back on the racetrack. There he does. Gets himself out of harm's way, but and Hyder go by for the spot. They're going a slight bit wide. Uh-oh. And on the wall. Hulsey back in 13th spot. It's Cal Gomes around a lap to Matthew Klein. Ooh! 920, Jeremy Tabon. Dang. That's... oh, just too much of that turn 1. Ooh! Hard into the barrier, and that breaks his car. So Tabon, unfortunately, will not be able to continue. Oh, and Bachman goes around right in front of Cal Gomes. All our eyes are on this leader. Parker White, he's already scooting himself. Now 4 seconds away. Miller disconnects, probably wrecked out somewhere. Have to get a replay of that real quick and see what happened to this 19. Oh, same situation with Jeremy Tabon. Looks like that rumble strip kind of sketchy and hard into the inside barrier goes to 19, gets it off track and just come to a stop. And he was running 6th at the moment, so very, very surprised about Miller working in that specific area. Alec Daffin got passed by Minshew and Sawyer St. Clair. Alec was running, of course, top 5 before he got spun by Rowan Gill. Rowan still runs inside that top 5 position, but Ataconis has had nothing for Parker White. Unless Parker makes a severe mistake through these next 10 laps, it's just about going to be it. There's Hyder, your points leader. Schmidt all the way back in 4th. How far back is Rowan? All the way back onto the short chute is Sawyer. Minshew, I wouldn't say too far off behind. But Daffin did get by Minshew. Daffin really fighting that car at the moment. There's Hess, there's Fabriocco. We'll see about 51 seconds back of the leader. There's Cal Gomes. First involved in that lap 1 incident, David Bachman, getting himself out of harm's way for Parker White, who works himself off the road course section. And at least half the field remaining here on the racetrack after this one, so. Of course, a majority of these drivers aren't really specialized in road racing. Most of us drivers are typically on the oval, so good to go ahead and turn it both left and right sometimes, but boy, Parker White, I mean, he's talented everywhere, no matter the car, no matter the track. Hence why he's just gone. The 100 of Leto, 4 laps down, he's in 16th spot. Tabon, unfortunately, be doing much. Ooh, getting a bit wide there. And 12 of Hess works himself by. Again, not too many battles out on the racetrack now. Now that we've gotten into a deep into the run, into which we could spread out the field, but Parker White has put on a clinic just about. Closest battle is probably for 5th or 4th. 4 seconds between those drivers. Hyder sits in 3rd. 4 seconds in front of William Schmidt. 11 cars on the racetrack. 25 registered. 21 took the green. The only big incident we saw there was off the S's, of which, when Cal Gomes got spun and collected the 14 of Henry Tabor. Tabor, unfortunately, just on pit road, trying to hopefully work himself on the racetrack and get that machine repaired and up and away. But in the midst of all that, Parker White started himself on pole. Surprisingly, did not elect for an EOL. Expected this 95 to EOL himself, but looks like it didn't happen. And hard into the wall goes Fabriocco. Justin Ataconis goes by. Looks like Fabriocco was running just about a lap down, and we'll get a replay of that. See what happened. 971. Oh. Ooh. hit the guardrail, then the car nosed into those tires there at the end. But man, lots of problems of people getting loose. So Fabrioco, unfortunately, will not be able to finish. But seems as though a looser setup here tonight. But, I mean, Parker White, he's checked. He's checked out. Justin Adiconis could only pray for Parker White to make a mistake, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's Hyder, points leader near Schmidt. Also Rowan Gill in the mix as well. Daffin now catching Sawyer. Sawyer is kind of sideways through the S's, so this will be a battle for 6th. And Sawyer tries to hold off this 007. Menshew also behind this battle as well, so if one of these two manages to make a mistake, Menshew could capitalize on it. Hess currently running in 9th spot. Holsey and Cal Gomes. This is actually a close battle here for 10th. So this is for a top 5 spot between the 14 and the 18. See Parker White there in the distance, just ripping that car sideways. Bachman ahead of these drivers as well. He gets a bit loose and just pulls it wide. Bachman just doing his best to get his car on the racetrack. Bachman unfortunately ended that battle between Holsey and Gomes. Gomes actually worked himself around Holsey for that spot. Ooh, big pop up there by the 01 Sawyer. He's trying to get away from Daffin. Daffin, of course, one of those faster drivers. And Schmidt's going to be under fire here by Rowan here in a moment. So a fair amount of duels are going to go on to end this race. It's going to be Schmidt versus Rowan. That's going to be for 4th. This one for 6th, Sawyer versus Daffin. And Sawyer... Oh, no, it wasn't Sawyer, but Rowan and Daffin made prior contact. I thought it was Sawyer, but never mind about that. So, Sawyer and Daffin are going to go at it. They all got to go all the way back here. Maybe between... Holsey and Gomes, but that battle just ended. Coming to 3 laps to go. Parker White's checked out. He's gone. Up by 9.5 seconds. Just about as one car just cut the grass and himself back on the racetrack. There's Parker. Here's Adiconis. There's Hyder, now working himself into 1. And Schmidt and Rowan Gill. Schmidt currently, I'd say half a second over this 329, but Schmidt slowly fading back, and Rowan has 3 laps to capitalize on Schmidt. Schmidt taking that corner a bit wide. Giving up a bit of time at the moment. Rowan's going to have a big run on Schmidt. Also fighting here back for 5th, or 6th, excuse me. Rowan got a good run through the backstretch, and he's going to have a shot here around this number 79. Look how wide he's taking that corner, just utilizing all that track and momentum to his favor. I don't think Schmidt really knows the off-track limits, hence why he's not getting those runs through. But that time he missed the apex, and here comes Rowan. Schmidt's gonna go to the bottom, try to break the draft, maybe, or keep that 329 from getting under him. So here comes Rowan on the high side. 2 laps to go this time by for him. Schmidt. Oh man, Rowan looking for a crossover there. He got to the inside. Great battle between these two. Oh, and Schmidt got loose. Up into the wall Schmidt goes. And that'll end this battle, as Rowan will work himself into 4th. Another battle to watch for is Sawyer versus Alec Daffin. Sir St. Clair has been a victory lane already, but Sawyer is going to take that corner wide. Boy, he was leaving tire marks down, trying to cut off Daffin, and Daffin works himself to the inside. They're going to be side by side through the S's. Daffin not in the preferred groove. Boy, they nearly made contact. White flag for Parker White. He crosses the start-finish line with 1 lap to go. Has a 9.5 second lead. We watched this battle for 6th, though. Daffin doing whatever he can to get around Sawyer. Salvage a top 6 off of it. Sawyer gets loose. Here comes Daffin to the inside. At least tried to. Parker White works himself down the back straightaway for the final time. Now extends that to 5 seconds. Daffin maybe looking for a final lap charge to maybe make something of it. Sawyer gets sideways, though. Is going to allow Daffin to maybe pull a last lap maneuver, but here comes Parker White. Working himself into turn number 6. Clear track ahead of him in this number 95. He'll lead all the laps here tonight at the Watkins Glen International Speedway. Checkered flag, that is 95. Dominant win for him. And his first ARCA win of the season, I think, comes here at Glen. Ataconis will be in 2nd spot. He's currently sandwiched between a bunch of drivers, but we watch this battle out right behind. Here comes... Oh, yeah, Sawyer actually got passed by Daffin. And Sawyer getting back, though, but Sawyer is just sideways. Boy, is Tokyo Drift in the corner. How in the world did he save that? Great save by Sawyer, but gives up the spot to Daffin, who's going to run up away with 6th spot. And the rest of the order is going to be crossing the line here, as Parker White wins it at the Watkins Glen International Speedway. International Speedway? There's no Speedway at the end of it, but regardless, full results going to be shown on your screen. Parker White wins it. Ataconis, Hyder, Rowan, and Schmidt round out the top 5. Got Daffin, Sawyer, Menchu, Hess, and Cal Gomes 1 lap down. We'll see Bachman, Leto, Fabriocco, and Tabon round out top 15. Miller, Nelson, Klein, Berge, Brandon round out top 20. And it's Tabor, Rupp, Tabor, who got wrecked out first lap. Rupp, Galvin, Vanderlee, and Johnson did not start the race. We'll be right back after this. More to come here. Coming post-race coverage. Then you hear by Maxspeedtv. And we'll go ahead and drag in our winner here for tonight's event, that number 95 of Parker White. Easily taking the win here by multiple seconds over that 318 of Justin Adiconis. No slander to Justin, though. He ran a great race, but it was just Parker White who was very, very fast throughout the whole entire race, and he'll win it here for tonight. We'll go ahead and drag him into the booth and see what he has to say and how he picked up his win here for tonight. I mean, besides, you know, obvious experience here prior on the sim and such, but regardless, into the booth goes this number 95, and we'll see what he has to say. Parker White, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Parker, you led all 20 laps, decided not to take the wheel, well, surprisingly, but whatever. Parker, yeah, you led all the 20 laps from the top of the green, and you cruised yourself to a checkered flag. 12 seconds over Justin Adiconis. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun race. It was a fun setup to drive. I don't think I've ever driven an ARCA car that handled that well on a road course. But yeah, I decided to qualify just with it being such a short race. I was actually kind of surprised how long it was going by, though, with it being 20 laps. It's about a minute a lap. So it didn't really take all that long, but it seemed like it took forever in the car. It was pretty uneventful. I had to deal with a few lappers, and it was kind of hard to match Justin's pace because he was actually pretty quick there in the first few laps. So I just needed to keep the car on the track, and that's what I did, and was able to get a win.
Yep, that's right. Justin was putting on the pressure there for those opening laps, and then he started to fall off there once it became halfway. But you got yourself a clean track, and besides the lap car issue, clean race for you so far. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, it was. No, I didn't really worry with the lap cars too much. There was just that one in the final corner that held me up a bit, but other than that, it was fine.
Happened, you cruised yourself 12 seconds over Justin Adiconis. Congratulations, man. Very uneventful race, but luckily for you, the win here tonight at Watkins Glen. Before I let you go, any sponsors want to thank you for tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank you, Zeke, for the broadcast, all the ACOG admins, and got to thank North Source Racing and SRD Setups.
All right, 10 for Parker White. Runs stuff out up top. We'll go ahead and see you come next race, man.
All right, thank you.
And we'll drag in Justin Adiconis and P number 2. 12 seconds behind Parker White. You put up a challenge there for those beginning laps, but then you fell off there toward the end. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much experience driving NASCARs on the road course, but I think I just kind of burned out my tires too early trying to keep up with them. But that was mostly it. Other than that, it was pretty fun. Always fun running road courses. Something I have a lot of experience with.
Yeah, that's all right. And this 318 runs itself out second spot here for tonight. Maybe if you, what was, you said you're not very experienced here with the stock cars on road courses, but anything you could learn off of here tonight?
It's just really learn how these cars brake and just get them slowed down for the corner. Really, it'll probably transfer for the entire week. We run all these road courses, so pretty cool. Maybe put up a challenge for Parker at some point. Yeah, I haven't really looked much to the schedule. I just run a couple road courses, and it should be pretty fun.
All right, about 10-4. Justin Adiconis rounds himself out in the second spot. But before we let you go, any sponsors want to thank you for tonight?
Yeah, just the standard two guys, Jackson, Menchu, and Lone Cozy, for the support they always put in.
All right, about 10-4. The 318 rounds himself out in second spot. We'll go ahead and see you come next race.
All right, see you. Thank you.
That was Justin Adiconis in the 318. That'll be it here for tonight. Thank you all for watching here for tonight. ACOG iRacing Bronze Regional Series rounds itself out here at Road America. What am I saying? It's titled Road America, but I titled the stream wrong. For the Watkins Glen race number 7. Up and going. 25 people showing up. It is Parker White coming out victorious. We'll see you coming next race. Thank you all for watching.